You are listening to the Marc Guzman Podcast Experience. Burnout. It happens to the best of us. In fact, I believe it's a natural process when you are logging in many hours of work per week. And in real estate's a business where you can do so much work in marketing for leads, then meeting with clients, preparing properties for sale, getting into contracts on deals, then deals do not close, and you end up with no paycheck. But what if you have a great system going and business is great? You're closing deal after deal, working a ton of hours, and then the burnout feeling comes on. I've been there before. You begin by experiencing little annoyances. Even the simplest of tasks get annoying. Then it is followed up with frustration on every aspect of your job. You become distracted and your business can suffer. So, the question is this normal? And my answer is yes, it is. Every business owner and entrepreneur goes through this multiple times in their careers. However, when you understand why and how it happens, then you can take the steps to prevent burnout because, simply put, it's not fun and puts a drag on your business. Okay, so what causes burnout? Well, there are various reasons, but you can basically break it down into two key reasons. First is simply working many hours. As an entrepreneur, you get caught up in your passion and work a ton of hours. It's important to remember the why to your business. Why did you start and what is your ultimate goal? You need to remember what your end goal is and make sure to maintain a balanced lifestyle for that goal. Is it your wife, your kids, your family, building a 500 agent company? Then you need to realize that in order to get to your end goal, you need to be able to function at 100% of the time. So you not only need to work, but you need to sleep and you need to be able to take advantage of escapism. Okay, so you need to sleep and escapism. You need the minimum needed to function at 100%. And that varies per person. It can be 5 to 6 hours of sleep or 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Next, you need to make sure you have some way to escape the world. Focus 100% on something only you can enjoy. That would be your family, sports, video games, reading a good book, etc. You need to plan your escapism, otherwise business will always keep you. The second major reason for burnout is due to not adapting your business. This is actually harder than it sounds, but it's very important. Not adapting your business eventually gets you feeling like you're stuck in the movie Groundhog Day. It becomes repetitive and the same thing. Now, some people can do that for years, but most people cannot. As humans, we need the ability to keep growing as humans and in our career. But as an entrepreneur, you need to do this for yourself, so it is much tougher. This comes down to self-awareness. You need to know, as a business owner, what makes you tick and when that tick needs to be readjusted. Now, I'm not talking about changing your career, but simply adding variety to your career makes a huge difference. I'll give you personal examples. I have ambitions of building a property management company that manages 4,000 or 5,000 rental units. This would rival the top management companies in the nation. At the same time, I need cash to reinvest into the business for staff and technology. This results in having to work extra hours to keep cash in order to reinvest in staff. But I still make it a priority to spend time with Kim and my stepkids. I also love binging on Netflix, just like many people do, and doing small projects like building a Star Wars Lego or getting into the gym. You have to budget your time just like you budget your money. There are priorities and you need to have those in your calendar. Business can be scheduled in the open times. When it comes to variety, I personally have to add some variety to my business every 3 to 4 years. I tend to get bored personally if my business is the same thing every day, but that does not mean I have to get rid of it or change my career. I just have to add some variety to it because I am who I am. So, I started in real estate in 2003. In 2007, I got into selling foreclosures, which was completely different than selling regular real estate for your average seller and buyer. In 2009, I began to handle some rental properties. In 2011, I became the technology manager for Security Pacific Real Estate. I started the Young Professionals Network for my local realtor association and also flipped a few fixers. In 2016, I became the director of property management for Security Pacific, and I grew my rental business from 60 to 315 units. In 2017, I became a director for our local realtor association, along with the California Association of Realtors. I'm always adding variety to what I do, and that is key to avoiding burnout.